In the last week, school districts across our area have spent countless hours investigating school threats.
Law enforcement saying they put every resource into investigating each threat, which can limit their assistance with other needs. KPRC 2's Rowan Balogan reporting.
And hoax or not, school districts and law enforcement investigate these threats until they can figure out that it lacks credibility. Here at Klein ISD, last week there were 3 separate incidents that required full investigation, even one requiring subpoena in social media platforms.
This stuff isn't funny. It's not a joke. You can get felony charges. You will be expelled from school.
For a week, schools across our area dealt with the same problem, school threat hoax. In Klein ISD, what students thought was a joke led to the arrest of one. The chief says one of the hoaxes started from a student group text. The apparent joke got out of the group text and into the community.
And before you know it, it went from the small group involved in that particular text group to countless others across that particular campus.
Why is this happening? Why is it happening so often? Why did it all happen last week, it seemed, at the same time?
On the heels of typical real incidents like we had in Georgia just a couple weeks ago, there oftentimes seems to be a correlation and an uptick in these online threats.
Over at Cleveland ISD, 4 students arrested for faking a school threat. The superintendent releasing this PSA.
We need this to stop. We need students to come to school and focus on their education.
Our district was similar to many others in this region that had an uptick in those online threats. And so we were running pretty hard last week looking into every single one of those online threats that we received.
What does that look like?
We take that information, immediately it goes to our campus officers, our investigators to start an investigation and start looking into, and that's a multifaceted approach to vetting that information. The student or their friends or someone close to this situation will say, I thought it was a joke, or I didn't realize that you guys were actually going to come to someone's home in the middle of the night and investigate these matters.
I reached out to every school district in our area regarding this school threat hoax. Head over to our website, clicktohouston.com. Click on this story and it'll bring you all of their responses and the constraints they say this puts on the districts. In Klein, Roman Balogan, KPRC 2 News.